I loved to play golf and was developing arthritis into my hands, could not grip the club properly. I had a friend to call me and introduce me to Max. I was very skeptical, one of the biggest skeptics in the world, I guess, but after 2.5 weeks of the product, the arthritis had left my hands. I was able to grip the club again. So I was wondering, is this really what is happening to me? And I followed myself pretty closely in the next 2 or 3 days. And yes, I called the gentleman back and said, yes, this stuff is working. I also had arthritis develop in the lower back, rheumatoid arthritis. My primary care physician told me that the downside of this is I could end up in a wheelchair, and I told him that was not acceptable. So he wrote me a prescription and told me to fill it, and it was only 15 days, and to see a pain management, directed me to a pain management. Before I did that, I had a friend in Arkansas to tell me to up my Max products. I doubled them, never took the Oxycontin, and my pain in my back has left me. I had a ski rope on my bed to pull myself out of the bed to get back and forth to the restroom. I haven't done that in over 6 or 7 months. I also have another quick story I want to tell you about my youngest son, who I lost April the 12th in 2010 to cancer. He was 30 years old. He was an excellent baseball pitcher in high school and a very active golfer. Wes developed a cancer that was attached to his liver, a 23 centimeter. It did not invade the liver, but it was attached to the liver. And he had had it so long that the tentacles ran up into the heart cavities. So the doctors figured that we would lose him to a heart attack before we lost him to the cancer. I got him to start taking the Max products, and when he would take chemo, he was not allowed to take the product with platinum chemo for some reason, but the other chemo that he took, he could take. And I asked him at the latter days of his life if the Max product had helped him. And he looked at me, eye to eye, son to father, and he told me, he said, Dad, if I had not had this product, I would not have been able to get out of the bed after taking the chemotherapy and drive a new truck that my ex-wife and his mother had bought for him.